What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? Que pasa, sluta? Que pasa, Juan Ma? Who misses me desperately because I have a hotel now and I'm not sleeping on his floor?
Not true.
What up, sports fans? It's Tuesday, November 7th, and feels like a good day to make a little cash, something I did not do yesterday. I lost $178, and it was very, very annoying. Now, through the month of November, including all documented plays, including my horse action, I am up $108, and that does not include my love bet on a thug named Rose because that was not a documented play, so I'm not counting that. I'm counting my horse losses, still up $108. Last night, all of the sharps were wrong about Green Bay. How is that possible? It's possible because these sharps force sharp plays. They think they look smarter than everybody by going against the public. And then they say things like, congratulations, squares, felicitaciones, squares, because they were wrong and they won't admit that they were only trying to look smart. They weren't making plays based on numbers. They were making plays solely to look sharp. I picked Detroit because the numbers told me to do that. I don't care what the public's doing. I don't care what the sharps are doing. I solely trust the numbers and I only care about winning. I promise you that I will never make a bet just to look sharp. I don't give a fuck if somebody calls me a square. I make bets because I believe in my heart it is the right play. And I only have a little bit of room left in my heart because it all belongs to a thug named Rose. I have been told by numerous people that a thug named Rose may be a lesbian. I don't see how that's relevant. Are you saying lesbians can't stank up a hotel room? Personally, I believe lesbians can accomplish anything they put their mind to, including stank. Let's get to today's action. I've cut one game from my action today, the Pacers game. I had the Pacers over the Pelicans in the morning show. It's one of my official picks, but Sabonis has been ruled out, and they're going to need their bigs against Cousins and Davis, so I'm not putting that bet in to my local. Let's go through the action. First, I got Raptors first quarter -4 and Raptors first half -6.5 against the Bulls. The Raptors were outscored again in the first quarter versus the Wizards 32-17. Kyle Lowry was kicked out in the second quarter of that game with 2 quick technicals. He is mad and wants revenge. They have to stop losing first quarters. Casey's all over them about getting fast starts. The Bulls have had our number for years. Now their roster is fucking garbage, and we're going to take it out on them in the first quarter and the first half. Next $150 bet. Thunder, first half versus the Kings, -6.5 and -105. The Thunder are 4-5 and have lost 2 straight. I thought they were about to go on a run. I said when they were before the Celtics game, Thunder are about to go on a run. They've lost 2 straight. I was wrong. But the Thunder are second in the league in defense, allowing just 97.1 points per game. The Kings are 1-8 and look fucking awful. They have not reached 100 points in 4 straight games. The Thunder are going to take out their anger over their record so far this season on the Kings, and they're going to do it in the first half. I also have the Knicks over the Hornets, +2, -110. Knicks have won 5 of 6. The team's fortunes changed when Jared Jack took over for Raymond Sessions at point guard. Now, we've all seen enough of Jack over the years. He's a decent backup point guard. He's a tough guy, and he's a smart guy, but he's not the answer long-term, but he's playing well. Enes Kanter knows what's going on now, knows it's Porzingis' team, and he's not trying to be offensive, just trying to grind out rebounds. He's got 11.3 rebounds a game, and he's playing well. The Hornets have lost 2 straight. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is still out with a personal matter. Dwayne Bacon is starting in his absence, and it doesn't look very good. Kings. Sorry, I got the Knicks. So I got the Knicks +2 and -110. Then I got the Spurs over the Clippers at -4 and -110. The Spurs are 6-4 and have won 2 straight. When they turn up the defensive pressure, they win basketball games. Clippers have lost 4 of 5. Daniel Gallinari now joins Teodosic on the injury front. They have no depth. They're 24th in the league in assists. Austin Rivers does a lot of things well, but distributing the ball is not one of them. I like the Spurs at home tonight. Then I've got the Jazz -6.5 over the 76ers at -110. There will be no Joel Embiid. Jared Bayless is also out. And the Jazz all of a sudden aren't defending and have allowed 116.3 points per game in November. That will not continue. That will start tonight. the defense will come up tonight. And Donovan Mitchell has looked really good. Led the Jazz in scoring in 3 of their last 5 games, averaging 23.3 points per game in November. I like the Jazz, minus 6.5. Then I got the Grizzlies, Blazers, under 201.5. It was under 203.5 this morning. I got under 203.5. Now I have to settle for 201.5, but I still think it's fine. The Grizz beat the Clippers Saturday and then lost to the Lakers Sunday. Gasol went 6 for 8 from the field. He doesn't put up those type of numbers 2 games in a row, but I think it's going to be him and Nurkic just battling down low. This is a different Blazers team than we remember. 2nd in the league in rebounds at 48.6. 7th in defense, allowing just 100 points a game. I like the under 201.5. Then I got my hockey action. I got the Islanders over the Oilers at minus 135. Islanders have won 6 of 8. After losing to the Blues at home early this year, they have beaten the next 3 Western Conference teams to come to the Barclay easily. They are now 26-4-4 versus Western Conference teams at home. Isles are 2nd in the league in offense, averaging 3.8 goals per game. Oilers have lost 5 of 7. Their minus 13 goal differential is the 5th worst in the league. You will not win many games with the 25th best power play and the 31st best penalty killer. Then I've got Golden Knights at Canadians over 6 at minus 115. Habs look good on their 4-game road swing. I was impressed. They surprised me. Earned 6 out of 8 points. Beat the Jets and Blackhawks back-to-back. Price has been out the last 2 games due to a lower body injury. Whether or not he plays, I don't think will affect the over. I think it's good either way. He's not playing well, and that kid can't keep it up. The Habs offense and power play has been clicking, and the Golden Knights keep playing great hockey. Very impressed with them, but they do have a 4-string goalie in goal with Maxime Legace, and I know he's going to get touched. James Neal got his 8th goal of the season last night. The Golden Knights are 6th in goals per game at 3.6. It's impressive. Then I've got the Kings over the Ducks at minus 115. Kings are 10-2-2 and off to a great start. They've handled the Jeff Carter injury so well. The Ducks are missing their best forward in Ryan Getzlaf, their best defenseman in Cam Fowler, and it's noticeable. They are 20th in goals per game, 30th in power play. They lost 2-1 in a shootout last out versus the Sharks, but they were outshot 45-26 in that game. That is my action. Let's get this catch. Leche, Alos Bookmakers. Let's get it, man. Let me know what you're riding on. Hit me at you in the bag on Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also let me know on this SBR YouTube forum what you're riding with. Let's get this cash, man. Oprah wants cake. Oprah's hungry, motherfuckers. Leche.